In Rome 2, elephants used to be really good against cavalry. So to test how well they do here, I have set them up against a massive horde of light shock cavalry, of light Hunnic lancers. I'm going to give attack orders on the Hunnic lancers. The Hunnic lancers are not going to lose a whole lot of men on the charge. Then my elephants get swamped and they die in what seems like seconds without really doing anything.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
So that was it. My elephants killed a single Hunnic lancer. It's fairly obvious from this test, other tests and games that elephants are useless against cavalry. They do not wreck cavalry on the charge. I'm not really sure why. But let's see what... Now I just gave an attack order. I didn't try pulling out the elephants. If I try pulling out the elephants, they're going to take massive damage. However, now I'm going to use elephants against infantry, against melee infantry that doesn't have a bonus against large, nor does it have precursor javelins. And here I'm going to give attack orders. I'm also going to be pulling my elephants through so they don't get stuck in this massive blob of melee units.
We are heavily outnumbered.
So let's see if elephants might have a use against infantry here. Okay, this looks good. One sword unit down. Maybe I should try going for the enemy general.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Okay, 2 sword units down. That was fairly effective. 300 kills in 2 passes. Then I'll rush into the blob. And the kills are starting to mount up. 500, 600, 700. I haven't lost an elephant yet. 800. 900. Should reach 1,000 soon. And just keep pulling my elephants through. But what I notice, and what you might notice, is that elephants don't do the same amount of impact damage if they're just pulling through. They're getting no kills now, but when they are charging, when they have the charge animation, they start doing kills. Then they start doing massive kills actually. But when just moving through enemy formations, they don't seem to be doing nearly as well as they did in Rome 1. Or Rome 2, I mean. So, when they have this attack animation, this plowing animation, they're going to do damage. They're not going to damage when they just move through. So, in order to get kills with elephants, you actually have to give attack orders. You can't just pull them out. When I'm pulling them out, they don't get any kills. When I give attack orders, they're getting kills. So, I'm pulling them. They're moving through the infantry formation. I'm not getting any kills. But once I turn these guys around, and you'll see when I give attack orders here what starts happening. When I give attack orders, this happens. Hundreds of kills. So in order to use elephants effectively against infantry, you really need to give attack orders against some infantry units that are in the way of elephants. It's not enough to just pull them through the infantry unit anymore. Against cavalry, it seems that elephants just plain do not work. But I think it's fairly obvious that against melee infantry without precursor javelins, elephants are going to do fairly well. So, in this battle I was able to defeat 2,400 noble Germanic swordsmen. Now, there are a lot of things in Attila Total War that bother me. There are a lot of things that seems like they haven't been tested properly before Attila was released, which is strange considering that Attila was built on a game that already has had more than 16 patches. Elephants not being able to kill any cavalry, even light cavalry without armor on the charge, very strange, just dying to it, and then being able to kill 2,400 infantry. It's a bit weird, and it can be explained by the repeated charge bonuses of the shock cavalry, but it does not explain why the elephants are completely unable to kill the light shock cavalry on the charge. I hope this gets looked at amongst many other things. Strength and honor.